here at the brewery, we're tasting our Locavore Hop Harvest. So this is a beer where we've used all local ingredients as part of the process. So we started out with locally sourced barley and specialty malt as well, which we had specially done for us by Minch Malt. They took some of their barley and they ran it through a small pilot scale roaster and made us some caramel malt and some light crystal malt to help us give some colour to the beer and to give some flavour as well. On top of that, we've used our own hops that we've grown on our own hop farm, hand-picked. We brewed the beer on the day they were picked so that the hops went freshly into the beer to give some unique flavours. So I'm here with Andrew, our head brewer, who developed the recipe. And Andrew, what type of style did we go for?
So we ended up going with an ESB, so an extra special bitter. And it was mainly just because we have like two unique sides to this beer. We've been able to have our own malt, specialty malts, particularly done for us, but then also we'll have our own hops that we've grown. And this is a style that kind of marries the two quite well. And the two sides will actually be showcased and one won't drown out the other. So it's a beer where the malts are going to provide this huge sweet backbone. You can even see it in the color. It's got that sort of burnished copper color because of the crystal malts and the caramels. But then that'll marry nicely with the hop aromas, and particularly with the style of hops that we have growing here in Wicklow as well. So for this one, it was a blend of Northern Brewer, North Down, Phoenix, Challenger, Cascade and Chinook.
So we brought everyone down to pick on Hop Harvest Day. The green hops is what we call it because they're fresh hops, because they're picked freshly from the vines. It does give it a very unique flavour compared to normal. It's a little bit more kind of earthy, a little bit more spicy. Like you said, works really well with the malt. And the specialty malt that we use has given it a really, really rich kind of copper colour. So balancing malt and the bitterness to give us a really nice, sessionable, easy drinking ESB. So I think we're very happy with how it's turned out. It's amazing to be able to do this with all local ingredients. It's a hard thing to do. Yeah, the flavors of the hops are really coming out. They're giving that kind of little bit of spice, a little bit of fruit, a little bit of kind of pine and resin.
Yeah, I think you really get that kind of almost that orange peel, like marmalade. Like the Cascade kind of brings this citrus, but it softens so much by the malts that it comes across almost like marmalade, and then mellows in with all the more sort of floral and like heather notes that you get from your Phoenix and your Northern Brewer.
Yeah. And then the malt gives a kind of nice kind of little bit of toffee, a little bit kind of chewy, bread kind of sweetness. But then the bitterness of the hops kind of cuts through that, so it's not too sticky, not too cloying, so it keeps it nice and fresh.
Very balanced. Very good. It's part of the reason why we wanted this style, is it kind of works well with both sides of it. The malts and the hops just complement each other so well. And it's super drinkable, even for 6%.
Hope you all enjoy it. We certainly will. Cheers.
Cheers.